guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the video series. Again, I want to start off the video by saying thank you to all of the supporters on the channel. Immensely appreciate all of the support. Unfortunately, my uploads have been sporadic over the last few weeks, actually a few months on the portfolio here, so I definitely apologize for that. There's been quite a few inquiries wondering exactly what's going on, and simply with work I just have not had time to put out these videos, but I will do my best to get on a more regular upload schedule, try to update some of the video series that I have on the channel, and then like always, I am always wanting to put out videos that you guys are interested in. If you guys have any particular interests, any inquiries, please let me know in the comment threads down below, and I'll do my best to get out a video topic for you guys. For today's video, I want to focus on some of the options trades I've been doing with AT&T. I've mentioned this on a number of videos prior to this video. I've been doing quite well with options trading with AT&T, so I want to go over that strategy with you guys. Over the past few months of trading, about the last 3 to 4 months, I've been averaging about 31.2% with my trades. Very satisfied with the trade, so I want to go through that trading strategy. Again, it's been a while since I've updated you guys on the options trades, and there's been quite a few inquiries on exactly what I've been doing. First, let's go ahead and jump into the portfolio. As you can see here, this is somewhat depressed from my last update video on the portfolio. It's definitely come back quite a bit, especially with all of the issues with China and the United States, with the trade war, with the tariffs, kind of putting the market into quite a bit of volatility. As you can see here, portfolio dropping to almost 240,000 on this particular trough, 241,904, 241,973. Definitely has been rebounding here over the past few weeks of trading. 1 month, you can see the volatility and an up and down pattern here. 242, doing quite well here, getting up over 253,000 before this big pullback here, again down to 241 900s before rebounding here over the past few days of trading. So definitely has been stagnant with regards to rate of return since that last update video about a month ago. So not a lot of trading activity, not a lot of gains in that month, and a lot of this has also been buffeted by the options trading I've been doing with AT&T. Let's go ahead and scroll down and jump into that. Again, if you guys are new to options trading, please take a look at my prior videos discussing the strategy. It's much more complicated than simply buying and selling a stock, but it has definitely a potential to make an extra rate of return on stocks you have in the portfolio, or if you have some cash laying in the portfolio that you don't necessarily want to enter into a position. Doing put sells is a very good way of utilizing that cash without necessarily having to get into a trade. The more risky the trade, the more you'll get with options premium. But again, take a look at those videos because it gets quite complex. Just for a quick overview, let's go ahead and take a look at this trade here. AT&T, as you can see up on top there, $34 put. If we scroll down, you can see my total return, $71. And you can also see the options that I received with these trades. There are currently 2 active trades, 6 contracts outstanding. The first one, $13, and that second one there, 5 contracts for $70. And if we take a look at the last month of trading, I've received about $1,200 to $1,300 worth of options premium. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. As you can see up on top, another contract pending for the 6th. And again, just to remind you guys, a put sell is meaning that I have to buy a stock at a particular price. A call sell would be I have to sell a stock at a particular price. So $34 put sell, 6 contracts, 17 cents per contract, total premium 102. So I got 102 credited to the account. But if AT&T gets under $34, I have to buy AT&T for $34. So if it drops down to $1, I still have to pay $34 per share. That's why somebody would want to sell me that contract. They think AT&T is going to fall. This would be a way of preventing a huge loss. It'd simply sell it to me for $34, and I'm required to buy that stock unless I go ahead and buy those contracts back. But again, if I do that, I may lose some money, or I may make some money. You can also day trade, swing trade these contracts just like you would stocks. But let's go ahead and go through all of the options premiums that I've received on the portfolio so far. Again, simply restricting this to the month of August, and then we'll extrapolate that for the entire year for a rate of return just over 31%. So again, up on top, 102, those 2 contracts I talked about. that will expire tomorrow on 8/30th. $70 and $13. There are some very good contracts in here. $64, $175, $70. If we continue to scroll down, you can see $29, $66, $115, $92, $372. And at the beginning of August, you can see another couple contracts there, $6.16. Just adding that up very quickly, I think that's about 1,200 or so, maybe 1,300, but we'll round it off to about 1,300 or so. 15,600 for the year, and if you consider I have to buy anywhere from 1,200 to 1,500 stocks, 12 to 15 contracts for these trades, that's around $50,000 or so, a little bit less of capital that I have to use. But if you take the 15,600 divided by the 50,000, that's quite a good rate of return. It's not exact, but it's about 32% rate of return for the year. So very, very good rate of return. Yes, some of the contracts may be assigned, meaning I'll either have to buy the stock at a particular price or sell the stock at a particular price. I may lose some money, or the capital may be tied up. So at 31.2%, you could probably take a third off of that, but you're still probably getting a rate of return over 20% for the year. So very powerful. And again, a way of utilizing extra cash you have in the portfolio, or utilizing stocks you already have in the portfolio to make an extra rate of return. So far, so good with the AT&T contracts here. And again, if we go back to the front page here, I've also been doing some with CGC. Unfortunately, I jumped into this particular stock at $25.50. It has pulled back quite a bit here to $24.13. So I have lost some money on this stock overall. But definitely wanted to try this strategy out with a different stock. One big reminder behind this strategy, which I have emphasized in my prior videos, is that you only want to utilize this strategy for stocks that you don't mind purchasing for a particular price and then holding in the portfolio for a longer term. That's why I do most of my trades with AT&T. More than happy to enter in a price on any of the put sells that I have, and then I'm more than happy to get out of the stock at any of the call sells that I do. So I buy a stock at a particular price, and then I either sell it off at the same price, or maybe even a little bit more. So I make money on the options premium as well as the swing trade, the positive swing trade. So I make money on both of those. And since Robinhood has no commission fees like other brokers, I definitely make quite a good rate of return. I have tried this with other portfolios, with my E-Trade account, for example. But the problem is that the fees are so high. All these contracts for $20, $50, $100, fees may eat up 80% of that, or maybe half of the contract, just because they are so low volume, low equity trades. A lot of options traders will use hundreds of thousands of dollars. I simply don't have that in my portfolio at this point. Simply using $10,000 up to $50,000, which may seem like a lot of money, but overall you don't make a lot with each of these trades. But I want to emphasize that these trades are very safe, especially the way that I'm using this in the portfolio. If you do jump into stocks, again, I made a mistake, I think, with CGC here. Wanted to test out this with other stocks. That's not a stock I'm comfortable holding in the portfolio for longer term. So I had a contract assigned, meaning I had to buy 200 shares of CGC at $25.50. And since I bought those shares, the stock has trended down to $24.13, as you can see on the bottom left there. If we go take a look at CGC here, you can see here I have 200 shares, current value $48.26. Total return is negative $2.74. And even if you consider all of the options premiums I've made with the call sell, with the initial put sell, meaning I had to buy the stock at a particular price, and then with the call sell that's pending currently, I'm still down about $140 or so. So it would have been a great trade if the stock didn't trend down, but if you do get into a stock, it starts trending down, you may either have to hold it in the portfolio for longer term, or even sell at a loss if you want to free up that capital. So there are risks involved with this trade, but if you get into a stock that you're more than happy to hold for the longer term, it's a fairly safe strategy. So again, for this video, just wanted to give a quick update on the portfolio, as well as respond to a few viewers who wanted to know a little bit about how the trades with AT&T have been going. So far so good. About $1,200 to $1,300 last month. I've been averaging probably around $1,000 or so over the last few months of trading, but very happy with the trades on AT&T. So I'll kind of leave this video here. Again, if you guys have any questions on this video or other videos, please let me know in the comment threads down below. And if any of you guys are doing options trading, and if there's anyone out there doing a similar strategy, please let me know what stocks you are utilizing for this strategy. Again, I think this is fairly safe for stocks. You're more than happy to get into at a particular price and hold for the longer term. But again, if you get into a stock and starts trending down, you may have to hold your capital in that stock for quite some time. That's why I pick great long-term buy and hold stocks that have great dividends. So while you wait, you not only get some maybe capital appreciation longer term, so you can get some dividend income while you wait for the longer term trade. So I'll kind of leave this video here. If you guys enjoyed the content on the channel, if you guys enjoyed the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next video, we'll see you then.